Start early. Avoid last-minute stress. Starting early, avoiding last-minute stress writing. Chapter 2, Review of Related Literature, is a crucial stage in thesis development. It requires extensive research, critical analysis, and proper organization of existing studies related to the research topic. Many students struggle with completing this chapter due to time constraints, lack of preparation, and last-minute stress. To ensure a well-structured, coherent, and comprehensive literature review, it is essential to start early and follow a systematic approach. This section discusses the importance of starting early, practical strategies for managing time effectively, common challenges, and solutions to avoid last-minute stress in writing. Chapter 2.1. Importance of starting early in Chapter 2, Writing A. Allows more time for research. Chapter 2 requires extensive literature review, including books, journal articles, reports, and previous studies. Starting early ensures enough time to find credible and relevant sources. It allows researchers to analyze, compare, and synthesize studies effectively. BB. Helps avoid last-minute panic procrastination, leads to rushed writing, poor organization, and missing references. Having a structured timeline reduces stress and improves writing quality. More time allows careful editing and proofreading before submission. C. Improves content quality and coherence. Early preparation allows for better organization of themes, theories, and concepts. It helps establish strong connections between reviewed studies. Researchers can refine their arguments, identify gaps, and ensure logical flow. D. Provides flexibility for revisions. Supervisors and mentors often suggest revisions or additional sources. Starting early ensures ample time for feedback, corrections, and improvements. Practical strategies for starting early A. Set a clear timeline. Divide the writing process into manageable tasks with deadlines. Example of a structured timeline. Week 1 to 2. Gather sources and review relevant literature. Week 3 to 4. Categorize studies based on themes or theories. Week 5 to 6. Draft the first version of Chapter 2. Week 7 to 8. Revise, proofread, and finalize. B. Start with a broad literature search. Begin by searching academic databases like Google Scholar, JSTOR, PubMed, or ResearchGate. Identify key studies, theories, and trends related to the research topic. Use citation managers, e.g., Zotero, EndNote, to organize references. C. Take notes and summarize key findings. Write summaries of important studies while reading. Highlight important themes, methodologies, and conclusions. Keeping. Organized notes helps in writing and prevents duplication of effort. D. Create an outline before writing. Organize the literature review logically. Introduction. Overview of the chapter's purpose. Theoretical framework. Relevant theories supporting the study. Review of related studies. Analysis of previous research. Research gaps. Areas needing further investigation. An outline provides direction and makes writing more efficient. E. Write in phases. Avoid trying to write everything in one sitting. Break the process into sections. Start with an easy section, or one that requires less effort. Gradually, refine content instead of waiting for the perfect draft. F. Set realistic writing goals. Write a specific number of words or pages per day. Example, write 500-800 words per session. Consistent progress prevents overwhelming workloads near the deadline. G. Seek early feedback share drafts with advisors, peers, or writing mentors for initial feedback. Address comments and revise gradually instead of making last-minute changes. Common challenges in starting early and how to overcome them. Procrastination. Many students delay Chapter 2 due to fear of complexity. Solution. Start with small, manageable tasks, e.g., summarizing one study per day. B. Feeling overwhelmed by too much information. Literature reviews involve a vast amount of data that can feel unmanageable. Solution. Use a thematic or chronological approach to categorize studies. C. Difficulty in synthesizing studies. Some students struggle with analyzing and connecting studies. Solution: identify common patterns, research gaps, and contrasting findings. D. Lack of motivation. Writing can feel tedious without immediate results. Solution: set small rewards for reaching milestones, e.g., completing a section. E. Limited access to sources. Some studies may be behind paywalls or unavailable online. Solution: use university libraries, open access journals, or request materials from advisors. 4. Example of an effective start to chapter. 2-week start. Rushed, unstructured. Social media has been widely studied, and many researchers have discussed its effects. Some say it is beneficial, while others think it is harmful. This chapter will look at past research and see what has been said about this topic. Strong start. Well prepared, structured, and engaging. Social media usage has become a central focus in psychological and sociological research, with numerous studies examining its effects on individuals' mental well-being. Scholars such as Smith, 2019, and Lee, 2020, highlight both positive and negative impacts, emphasizing the role of user engagement, content exposure, and social interactions. This chapter synthesizes existing literature to establish theoretical foundations, evaluate key findings, and identify gaps in current research. Specifically, it examines how social media usage correlates with adolescent self-esteem, anxiety, levels, and peer interactions, setting the stage for further investigation in this study. More specific and engaging introduction. Clear direction for the chapter. Indicates major themes and research gaps. Benefits of starting early on Chapter 2A. Higher quality writing. More time for research, analysis, and synthesis. Leads to better content. B. Less stress and anxiety avoids all-nighters and rushed editing. Allows for gradual improvements and refinements. C. More opportunities for feedback. Time to consult advisors, peers, and academic editors for suggestions. D. Stronger argumentation and coherence. Allows for deep engagement with literature and better integration of theories. Conclusion: the power of an early start in Chapter 2. Writing starting early prevents last-minute stress, rushed writing, and disorganized content. A well-planned approach leads to a more structured, coherent, and compelling literature review. By setting realistic goals, managing research efficiently, and seeking feedback, students can produce a strong and academically rigorous Chapter 2. Final tip: don't wait until the deadline approaches. Begin researching, outlining, and drafting. Chapter 2. As early as possible to ensure a high-quality thesis. If you find this content helpful, subscribe to stay updated on the next tips for writing Chapter 2. Feel free to comment below with topics you'd like us to cover in future content. Thank you.